What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? We're here in Caddo Hills, Arkansas. We're looking to, we're on the road tonight playing the Caddo Hill Indians. And I thought they were about to get the game started, but it looks like they are just going to the locker room. And I went 15 minutes too early, so I'm not going to start a new live stream. I'll just leave it to leave it here so y'all can just log on at any time. If y'all want to come back here in 15 minutes and go ahead. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, here come your Waldron Bulldogs running out to get the warm-ups up and going. Like I said, I started the live stream a little early as there's still 9.5 minutes before we tip off, so I apologize for that. But you can watch the guys warm up, or you can just come back in 9 minutes. So yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, what I can do for so you're not bored out of your minds in the next 7 minutes after warming up, I can tell you a little bit about the Caddo Hills basketball team from the scouting report. I don't know the starters off the top of my head, but I know some of their key players. So Tate Dumont is going to be number 2, the 6'1" guard. He's a senior. Coach Brown scouted him as a quick and athletic, good ball handler, can hit the open three, he's explosive, got a good crossover. He likes to spin move in the post and can finish at the basket. Great passer and good defense with as he has a lot of deflections when he plays the top of the zone. Very handsy and is scrappy. That's number 2, 6'1" guard Tate Dumont. Number 3 is going to be 6'2" guard, the junior Race Young. He's an offensive guy, quick, he's a slasher, got a good looking floater, can hit a wide open three, and good on defense and good rebounder. So we got a block out on that guy. That's going to be Race Young. Number 20, 6'2" guard Cameron Gaither. He's a senior. He's a strong, physical, can adjust and finish at the rim. Does a good job of getting to the foul line. Uses the size around the basket well, handles the ball well, can hit the three, must block out, no baseline. So we don't want him to drive to the basket, and a great passer. So that was Cameron Gaither. Next, number 23, 6' senior Connor Cannon. He's a physical, strong. You got to box him out because he's aggressive, going to get a rebound. He attacks the rim very strong and can adjust and finish at the rim, can go right and left, and likes to spin move as well, and will take a charge. So that's one of the first few guys that we've seen that will take a charge. So we're going to see later on tonight if he sticks to that scouting report. So number 40, 6'3" forward, Matt Turner, will also take a charge. Got to block him out and handles the ball well, considering the size. Number 4, 5'10" guard, Caleb West. He's a hustle player and must walk out. So looks like he's just goes hard all the time kind of guy, because that's written down, hustle player and got to block out. So number 42, 5'11", J.D. Stockton. Got to block him out. No trash buckets, Coach Brown said. and will take a charge. So that's three guys who will take a charge against us. So we got to be careful, but we got a few guys who will take a charge as well. So we'll give them a run for their money on the defensive end. Number 15, 6'5" forward Andrew West. I guess that's junior Caleb West from the Hoff. So anyhow, has been so he may or may not play tonight. But if he does play, Coach Brown wants to let us know that he's strong around the rim and he's physical on the rebound. So looking at the scouting report and knowing that they're 9-0 to open the season, made a state tournament run last year, lost in the first round. So they're not too shabby. So it looks like we got to box out. No, we can't let any open threes, and so we can't. And we got to be physical in the post, going straight up, and take a charge. And so they like the 1-2-2 zone, and they're very active on defense as well as they like to try to look to steal the ball a lot. And so something we got to do is we got to play just as aggressive, and we can't let any open shots go up. And we got to box out. That's a big thing. Coach Brown likes to say he likes to limit second chance opportunities, and we can't lose our guy on defense, because then next thing you know, you can have a wide open guy under the basket getting a wide open layup. So, and you get good teams like this, they don't miss often because they're not 9-0 on accident. So stuff like that we have to execute on both sides of the ball, and second we let up, then they're going to hammer down. So that's a little bit about the Caddo Hills offense and defense, some of their key players and whatnot. And y'all know about y'all's Bulldogs, and we still have Caden Fuller out he comes back Friday. He would come back, but the games tomorrow are canceled, as well as Monday. So if there were a game tomorrow, Caden Fuller would get to play, and we're excited to have him back because he's a hustle player as well. Can't hit the open three like some of these guys, and just brings a spark when he's in the game. So we're ready to have him back. It's been a long 2 weeks without him, and so we're ready to have a full roster back. So the Waldron Bulldogs came off of a big win just a few nights ago. We went over to Dover. We were supposed to play Mina, but they canceled just 2 nights ago. That was Tuesday. We came out of there with a win, and we did basically whatever we wanted to the Dover defense, as we were able to get the second string and some underclassmen and the bench in early on in the second half. So that's very good when we can do something like that, and you always want games to end like that for you. So, and we did just that.
Welcome once again to Caddo Hills High School. At this time, we ask that you please stand.
We can barely see the flag, ladies and gentlemen, but it's right there, and we're going to sing the national anthem.
Whose broad stripes and bright sword
So, ladies and gentlemen, if I knew, then I would tell you the starting lineups before they even got out there. But like I said in the previous game, they compete very well for starting spots. So I don't know for a fact who's all starting. So number 1, Jaden Hutchins. I believe he started last game as well. And you got number 5, Caddo Wagner. Now you can do a little bit of everything. Then you got the big man in the low post and high post, Braden Williams, number 11.
Number 13, Isaac Villarreal.
Isaac Villarreal.
And number 23, Trenton Hunt.
And big little man, Trenton Hunt. So now for the Caddo Hills boys.
Now the starting lineup for your Caddo Hills Indians. Coached by Josh Farrell. Number 20, Cameron Gaither.
So Cameron Gaither,
number 23, Connor Kincannon.
23, Connor Kincannon.
Number 3, Race Young.
Number 3, Race Young.
Number 40, Matt Turner.
Number 40, Matt Turner.
And number 2, Tate Dumont.
Number 2, Tate Dumont. A little bit of something about Caddo Hills coach, Josh Farrell. His dad, David Farrell, Coach David Farrell, was a what they call a legend in the coaching world here in the state of Arkansas. Coach Brown actually coached with him in the All-Star game this past summer. And the game that they lost to, Caddo Hills in the state tournament, it's going to be controlled by Caddo Hills. They're going to look to push the tempo automatically, and they're going to call a block right out of the gate as Isaac stepped into the lane for try and contest that layup, and we're going to send him right to the free throw line, but no big deal. Like I was saying, the game that Caddo Hills lost in the state tournament, Josh Farrell and the Caddo Hills Indians lost to Coach David Farrell, his dad, in the state tournament. I don't know exactly where he coaches at, but they lost to him in the state tournament first round. So, but anyway, they're going to jump right into a full court press, and he's going to take it, and it's going to be bounce pass to Jaden Hutchins. We're going to get a 10-second violation in the backcourt, so it's going to be a turnover right there. Score is 2-0 after those 2 made free throws. And it's going to be stolen away after a bad pass. Big man Braden Williams going to lob that one up to wide open Isaac Villarreal. Get an easy 2 buckets. Easy 2-point bucket, excuse me. So Caddo's going to one-on-one. I think that's Matt Dumont, if I'm not mistaken. I don't have a roster in my hand. Games like this, you can probably should have been a walk right there. Little Euro maybe, get the floater up and in. And Caddo's going to slash through it. And they're going to find a wide open Braden Williams. Can't hold on to it. Good take there by Caddo Wagner. Caddo said it was a bad pass on his part, so we know it's going to be there next time possibly unless Caddo Hills fixes it. But Caddo's definitely fast, and he showed it there as he turned on the jets and ran right past the full court press. So in the corner. Going to throw that in the high post, and it's going to be a tough layup, followed by number 40, going to have a putback. Jaden Hutchins with it. Looks like they're going to run an ISO play with Caddo in the high post. Changing the call right here, throwing the last second audible. Screen at the top. And stolen away by number 23. Laid up and in. Score 8-2 here in the first quarter. Isaac Villarreal for 3. And doesn't get that on the drop. There in warm-ups, you could see where the goal was bouncing a lot when they would shoot. So that could be definitely a variable. Don't know what that was right there. He slipped. Probably could have got called for a travel, but no call. As many walks as we've seen this year, it wouldn't have surprised me. Over the corner, we're doing good about contesting. And that's going to be a charge against number 23 as Isaac mans up, goes across the lane, and takes it like a man. Like you saw right there again, got to beat the full court press. Tipped away, got it back, and went out on an Indian. Wide open, Caddo Wagner. Gonna take it and gonna get his own rebound. We're gonna get on the floor and we may get that ball. Got real physical on that jump ball right there. We're gonna get the ball back because they won the tip. So the score is 8-2 still here in the first quarter. About 4.5 minutes left to go. It's going to be Jaden Hutchins controlling the ball. Jaden Hutchins for 3. Rebounded by Isaac Villarreal. Going to put back up. Going to get called for a foul. Way to keep that high and not bringing it down, as it would have been easier for them to strip it from him. And he goes right back up. And they foul him, so we can get to the free throw line a lot tonight. It'd be very helpful. First shot's good for Isaac Villarreal. 3-8. Second shot's up and good. 8-4. They're gonna look to push it right here. We got back pretty good and out to 3. Almost tipped, but that one gets the drop. 3 for 3 right there. And stolen away right there. 23 muscles his way inside and gets that layup to fall. Braden Williams going to look to take it all the way. Trenton Hunt in the corner. Little left right there. Rebounded, and they're going to look to push it. Good pass right there. 3 for 3. Little short, rebounded by Braden. 13-4 here in the first quarter. Looking to set up an offensive play right here. Pass goes to Isaac. We're back over to Trenton. Passes to Hutchins. Reverse back. Guy's gonna look to drive. Mid-range jump shot, a little long. Braden Williams gonna fight for it. We're staying here with it. Bryson Bailey's coming in for Trenton Hunt. Give us a little speed in transition maybe, but Trenton Hunt's just as fast. And that 3-point shot's going to be a little right, and rebounded by 23. 2 for 3. And nice little tough contested layup right there. Is split the defense. Probably should have got a blocking foul. Goes up, wild shot goes in, and so your score is 6-13 right here. Coach Brown giving them a little words of encouragement down there to, pick it up and whatnot. So 2 minutes, 25 seconds left in the first quarter. Well, Coach Brown did not have that scouting report wrong, as they've been able to. They've been making a lot of steals and layups, finishing around the rim and whatnot. So if we can handle the ball better and keep them out of the paint, then we're gonna be starting off better. And they hit a couple shots, but they've also missed a couple shots. So. And they're gonna get on the ground. Great passing. Corey's going to look to drive right and kick to 2. Defended by Caddo Wagner at the top of the 2-3 zone. .23 for 3. A little long. Probably should have been a push foul right there, and Braden Williams is having himself not already if he's got some hustle plays in and quite a few rebounds just in the first quarter. 6:13, minute and a half left. We're going to run the famous Kentucky play. And nice little pass right there, keeping it high and finishing. That'd be Braden Williams on the layup attempt. Mate, rather. Braden Hutchins bouncing around. And good defense by Braden right there. And blocked by Isaac. Hustle play, gonna get it before it goes out of bounds, and block and turnover right there for Isaac, or still rather, he didn't turn the ball over. He forced a turnover, but good play by Isaac really. 8-13, less than a minute left to go. Caddo's hustling around. Jaden's nice little floater, gets the drop. When he likes to drive, he's got that little floater. In junior high, he used to brag about his post game, and they're going to get another charge called. That's Isaac the real Villarreal. He's 2 for 3 tonight, 13-10. They went on a little bit of a run. We came back with a run of our own, 10-13, 29 seconds left to go. They're going to get a substitution in. That's going to be number 23, Connor Ken Cannon. That's his second of the quarter. So him being one of the better players, it helps that he's not in the game right now. So they're a little bit of a, well, I guess they're a man right here. No, maybe 2-3. For a second, it looked like 3-2, so then I thought it was a man, but it looks like they're in a 2-3 zone right now. Eight seconds left to go, 10-13, 7. Jaden for 3. That shot's no good, but we're able to contest a 70-foot shot, slingshot, and 13-10 left. 13-10 is the score. So we did a good job coming out of the timeout. We came out and whatever Coach Brown said worked, as we got a steal right off the bat, and then we ran Kentucky, got a good look with Braden Williams. Isaac came down, got a block and a turnover. We scored out of that, and so we're definitely more talented than this team right here. It just comes down to the mental aspect of the game, because the talent's there. We just can't let certain shots get hit and let it get to us. So we're doing good, because we created some turnovers for ourselves, and giving them a little bit of space, but not too much to shoot a 3, but enough to, but not too much to where they can look to drive and whatnot. We're not playing too tight to where they can beat us off the dribble. We're playing back a little bit. We're playing in the area that's just good enough to keep them from shooting and make them decide you want to shoot it in my face with a contested hand, or look to drive and have you beat to a spot already. Starting the second quarter, they're gonna. Caddo Hill's gonna have a possession. Excuse me, sorry. Almost blocked. Boston Bailey almost jumped the passing lane right there. find a wide open 40 under the basket. Looks like they're settling back on their half-court press a little bit as Caddo's been able to beat them off the dribble quite a few times. And Isaac Villarreal for three. Gets it to drop. Time to score. Excuse me. 15 to 13. I forgot they had a layup, so fired back. I gotta have a series and a two, but like we said in previous games, you can't get it all back in one possession. We're gonna call a walk. Caddo Wagner getting pumped right there. This is a very well defensively sound defense, and Jaden Hutchins being the big man, and Caddo's always been there. And, you know, Isaac Villarreal and Braden with the hands and the speed of Bryson Bailey. Got it for three. Little long. And try to get a shot right there. We're going to get called for a block, I believe. We're going to get live extension in the game. Man, I like, you know, sometimes when people make subs, they lose a little bit of value from the bench. But in this case, putting lives in, we're not losing any value whatsoever because live extension, despite being an underclassman, is a very well defensive point guard. And Coach Brown and I talked about him one night at Two Rivers, I believe, and we talked about how well he was and the jump shot he's got, and so we didn't lose value at all. And him jumping around right there, forcing a pass and then pass back. So 18 to 13 was the result of that shot, and so we're backing up on that half-court press. So guy gonna pick him up. We're gonna get another charge. That's 3 out of 4 attempts for Isaac Villarreal alone in just 10 minutes of play. We told him we talked about before. You know, in previous games about Isaac beating the record for most charges taken in a game coached by Coach Brown. And you know, don't want to jinx him, but you know, 3 in just 10 minutes and there's 32 minutes. That's pretty good. Brian Bailey in the corner. So we're getting Trenton Hunt back in the game. He's going to check in for Brian Bailey. (13-18), 5.5 minutes left to go in the half. Bulldogs playing hard as well as the Indians. It's a very, it's the kind of basketball game I like to see. And like I said, we like to see blowouts like Dover, but this is more entertaining to watch. Gonna get called for a block. That's Isaac's second. No, he's 3 for 5. So you got to kind of, your Coach Brown, you got to decide, you kind of gotta ponder whether or not you want to left here and whatnot. So, but as well as they've been letting us play and as straight up as we've been on the defensive end, that's the only foul that could possibly that may get called against him. As that second shot is up and good. 20 to 13, 5 minutes left to go here in the half. This is a point guard oriented team, I believe, is, you know, even our big man can handle the rock and speed. Braden Williams, you saw take it up, and we haven't always had that, as most of the guys who should be playing forwards, or would be in the forward position, handle it like a guard. And Braden rebounds that one. He leaps up out of the air explosively and grabs that monster rebound. We're going to get Jaden Hutchins back in the game, as he's a very key player in our offense, as he's hit a few floaters for us. And Isaac Villarreal for 3. Gets that one to drop, cutting the lead to just 4 here with 4 minutes and 8 seconds left to go in the half. Playing really good on defense. 20 from deep, little short and right. So, and Lars Stinson gets that one as you could hear Caddo through the mic from down there. He said, finish that layup. He said, go up, finish that layup. And he was one-on-one right there. Probably should have got a foul called. Lars Stinson goes up and get called for a foul right there. You got Camden Holcomb and Jaden Hutchins back in the game, giving Braden Williams. So it looks like they're trying to figure out who the foul was on. As Isaac says that he was standing behind the perimeter, and so that would have given him the third foul of the night. So that's I'd rather it go to Braden and him pick up his first than someone pick up the third in just the second quarter. I mean, you don't want anybody getting a foul, but you don't want any of your players to get three in just 1.5 quarters, really. So they were able to sort that out. Unfortunately, Braden Williams picked up that foul, and we got Camden Holcomb in there to give us a little bit more size, as his wingspan is about 10 foot. I'm just joking, not that tall, but Bree's going to shoot it from downtown. Can't get that one to drop, and finds a wide open 40 into the basket. And 22-18. Good screen by Camden Holcomb. He's going to take that one. And almost a rebound. He's going to get called for a foul against Camden Holcomb. So we're going to get Braden Williams back in despite his foul. You know, first foul in a quarter and a half is pretty good. And so we're going to get more size in there as take Braden Williams in there. And Trent Hunt's going to take a breather on the bench. Almost on the passing lane right there. Jaden Hutchins jumping around. Nice contest. Gets that one to drop though. That's okay. I'll take it because there's not going to make many more like that with Camden Holcomb's hand in his face like that. So anyhow, Jaden for three. Little long. Our shots are doing everything but going in. Quick up and finds a wide open Braden Williams under the basket. 20-24, less than 2 minutes left to go in the half. We're playing hard and we're playing harder. You know, they have the lead, but this is a very good basketball game, ladies and gentlemen. It's going very fast. They're letting us play, not a whole lot of dead balls. It's like when a football team does nothing but run the ball. You get a little hop step right there. And they're going to get a foul right there. And they're going to call it on the floor. I agree with that call. Like I said, with Camden Holcomb in their face, they're not make many shots like that. They did get the rebound, unfortunately, and get a foul. So they're going to have another opportunity to score right here. And they're all going to fall in line right behind the in the corner and whatnot. And, Isaac gets called for a walk right there. He wanted a foul called against him, for him rather. Doesn't get it, and so we're staying down here on the Indian side. You don't see many schools with an Indian mascot, so it's almost kind of weird to say Indian. But anyway, 23 is back in the game, has been. He's the one that missed that shot with Camden Holcomb in his face. So 2 from about 26 feet, gets that one to fall. Pushing the lead to 7. A minute left here in the second half, the first half of the second quarter. They don't call a foul on Bryson Bailey, but Braden charges in, gets the rebound, and he puts it back up, and he gets a foul called. So he's going to send him to the free throw line. And like I've said in previous games, I've been saying that a lot tonight, but Bryson Bailey, when he takes it to the rim, he's explosive, and definitely should have been a foul right there. Doesn't get it called, and but we still have the opportunity to score right here as Trenton Hunt comes in for the real good boy. So we're getting Trevor Hunt here in the game. Braden's coming out, and they're going to call a timeout. Looks like that's going to be Caddo Hills Indians. Braden Williams gets that second free throw to drop, making the score 21-27. Not the lead not the deficit that you want at all, but it's quite doable. More than doable, as it's only 6 points, and like I've said in previous games, 6 points is a lot scarier than it actually is, especially when you have guys who can get it back in 2 possessions like the 3-point shooters that we have. If you weren't confident in the ability for your team to shoot threes, then you might sweat a little bit, but there's no doubt in my mind that this team, this group of young men has the ability and the talent to pull off a comeback. We're going to save it for the last second shot as there's only 10 seconds left to go. Good defense by Trevor Hunt. Good defense right there by Trevor Hunt. They goes up for a jump shot, number 23, finds a wide open 40, can't get that layup to fall. They get it back and hop step, jump step, walk is what I would call it, and doesn't get it called. So I guess they met their quota for the year anyhow. We man up right there, and as Coach Ashley and Coach Brown would say is grow some hair on your chest. That just means play big boy basketball. And right there, we played some big boy basketball. They had 2 shot opportunities, 2 very good shot opportunities. They just couldn't finish. So we need to keep that same energy coming into the second half. So he scores 27-21 in a very, very tight, very closely contested matchup here in Caddo Hills, Arkansas. And so we're looking forward to the second half and whatnot. And like I said, 6 points. If you were to look and say that 27-21, that they got a little bit of a lead on them, you'd be right. But if you were just to look at the game and not know the score, then you would think that it's neck and neck, and 6 points doesn't really seem like it's neck and neck, really. But that's what this ball game is. It's definitely not a game of runs tonight, as it was for about 3 minutes into the first quarter, but they hit a couple shots, and they happened to be 3-pointers, so that extended the lead a little bit, but we failed to make a few free throws, and we didn't get a couple calls our way, but anywho, we're more than capable to bring the deficit down and even take the lead. So coming into the second half, we'll probably get the starters back out on the floor, which will be really good. And putting Bryson Bailey and Camden Holcomb into the mix will be very good, giving us size and speed. And then the Hunt twins, putting them in there gives us speed, and they're the little big man, as I like to call him. Trenton's first game ripped. It wasn't his first game. It was against Gravette, Arkansas. A few weeks ago, or maybe a week and a half ago. That's when he ripped the ball right out of the 6'5" big man from Gravette. So he definitely isn't the one who gets bullied on the court. He's actually the one who does the bullying. So despite that they may be a little shorter, they make up for it in their talent and their skill and their muscles. I've said before that I definitely wouldn't want to be the linebacker running the alley. when one of the Hunt twins are running the ball. So 4 minutes, 47 seconds left to go till we come back with some third quarter action. So I'll leave y'all to it. Give y'all time to go get some popcorn. If you're at home, 4 minutes, probably make you some popcorn. And here, I'll leave y'all to it and be back here in 4 minutes. And ladies and gentlemen, less than a minute to go till we kick off third quarter. Score is 21-27. Those of y'all just now coming in, it's been a very, very hard-fought battle here in Caddo Hills, Arkansas. I'm not sure if Caddo Hills is the actual name of the town. I think it's just the name of the school. But we're just gonna go with this because if I say that it's not the town, then it is, then I'm gonna sound like silly. So we're just gonna call it Caddo Hills because that's the gym we're at, the school we're at, and so yeah, we're gonna get the ball going into the second half to start. 27-21. You got the starters back into the game. Stolen away by number 2. Playing hot potato right there for a split second. Tried to set up for a charge right there, forcing a floater. Doesn't get the floater. Rebounded by Isaac Villarreal. We're going the other way with it. Isaac Villarreal a little short right there from deep, and 23 is looking to take it the other way. Forced to pass out as the lane was occupied. Stolen away after the tip from Caddo Wagner. Nice little floater by Isaac Villarreal as Braden seals in the low post. Doesn't get the fall though. 21-27 to seal your score. Three from deep. Doesn't get that one to fall. Braden gonna tip that one out. He's gonna get a hand on it at some point to keep him from getting a wide open layup, and in the corner he got wide open 3. Trenton Hunt gonna take it all the way. Nice little finger roll right there. Y'all let me know down in the comments if this is working, because it says that it's reconnecting, so I'm not 100% positive if it's still live. And if it's not live, then I want to try and do something about it. So y'all let me know if it's working. Can't get that 3 to drop. Braden Williams with another rebound. Caddo from 3 on the wing. Little short, gets his own rebound. Tries to throw it off of him. Caddo gonna drive. Gonna get blocked or try to pass out of it, something right there. They're gonna call a block against Isaac Villarreal. So yeah, I'm just gonna say that. No comment. 23-27 after the layup by Trenton Hunt. So I believe that's going to be number 2 at the free throw line. I almost guessed his name. It's going to be Tate Dumont. Tate Dumont is the 6'1 senior who's we haven't seen a whole lot from him tonight. I think he hit a 3 or 2 maybe in the first half. But other than that, not much. We've seen a lot of 40 and 23. So we can shut those guys down, and because we already have kind of a handle on the other guys. And Ford's going to tuck that one like he's running it up the field and get that layup to drop. Gonna have to get a foul called against Ford. 31-23, 4:55 left in the third. Isaac in the corner. Gets that one to drop. 26-31. Coach Brown's going to call a timeout here in the third quarter. We get those guys up and going, then that could be a dangerous ball game for the Indians. Got a little bit of a defensive chant right here. Surprised you can't hear Nicky Hunt, but he's definitely here. All 4'11" of him. The thing about jumping passing lanes is even though you don't, you may not get a steal, you're definitely there to, recover and whatnot. Ford's going to muscle his way in there and get a layup to drop 33-26. 4 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Looking early. Isaac for three, a little left right there. Ford's going to come down for a rebound. I believe that's going to be Isaac's third foul, if I'm not. Boston Bailey's going to come in for him. Like I said, when we put some guys from the bench into the game, we don't lose value in some aspects. We may gain value in some aspects. Like when you put Cameron Holcomb in, even though he may not start, he can help us out on the boards a little better because of the size and his Trenton Hunt for three. Gets that one to drop. Three of his own, 29-36. Blocked off the board by Braden Williams. So we're right back in it. We're going to call 3 seconds in the lane. So looks like Coach Farrell's going to call a timeout for the Caddo Hill Indians. 29-36. 3-possession ball game right here. 3 shots we could take the lead with 3 shots. I'm not going to try and do all the math with that, all the combinations of how we could do it and whatnot. But with 3 threes, we are up by 2. With 3 twos, we're down 1. But with like 2 threes and a 2, we're up 1. But with like 2 twos and a 3, then we tie it up. Man, I guess I'm going to do the math on that one. That's kind of impressive how I was able to do that so fast. I kind of scared myself a little there. Shout out to old T. Brown. She's my math teacher for 2 years, so I guarantee you she's proud of me right now. She's thinking I do not want people to know that I'm associated with Kennedy. Anyhow, 36-29 still the score. We got 2 minutes, 49 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. 4 on the wing guarded by Caddo. It's going to be 40 in the corner. If I was defense, then I'd keep them out on the perimeter because they're not necessarily shooting the lots out. They're probably about 50%, which is good for a high school team, but they're getting more points in the paint. Should have been a carry, a travel, a double dribble, everything in the book maybe. Good pass right there. Well, that's what I'll say about them is they are a very good passing team. They're able to thread the needle better than any high school team I've ever seen. They've had some pretty incredible passes. Braden for 3. Gets that one to drop. Like I said, this is a point guard oriented team. Braden Williams plays the big man and pulled up right there with no time to waste. Cuts the lead to 6. Thrown away. We called for a foul. Braden Williams is doing his job on the court, getting rebounds. Just hit a big-time shot. Trevor is going to come in for Bryson and getting deflections and steals and whatnot. And so he's doing his job very, very well. Being the flow. Oh, it was a foul against them. A minute and a half left to go, down 6. We got Jaden Hutchins, Trenton Hunt, Trevor Hunt, Braden Williams, and Gadda Wagner in the ball game. Trenton Hunt. That was going to be a little wide right. That 3 from 20 on the right wing from about 23 feet is going to be good. 41-32. We're down 9. They're extending their defense right here. So if I was the offense, I'd look to slash and drive. Going up strong, forcing them to play good defense, as good finishers as we have, explosive players as we have, where we can just lay it up and in. Forcing them to play almost perfect defense, or fouling us, giving us a chance at the line. I had a look right there. Doesn't get that one to fall as the clock expires in the third quarter, 41-32. Going to take a 1-minute intermission right here, I guess you would call it. I don't know if intermission just means I guess intermission would be more appropriate for the halftime. But it's definitely not a timeout. We're just going to take a break for a minute. They definitely would not have me on sports center, I'll tell you that. (41-32). We got Brian Bailey, the Hunt twins, Jaden Hutchins, Braden Williams, and Gadda Wagner. They all play like big men, very athletic, quick. So yeah, we're holding our own against a good 9-0 team. Talked to Coach Wolf about the half, and he said it's hard not to be good when that's all you do. Caddo Hills does not have a football team. They do basketball and baseball. I'm not sure if they do track. But anywho, when you don't have players coming from football or anything, and you're dribbling a basketball 365 days a year, then you tend to get good at it. So these 2A schools tend to be better at basketball when they have good coaching and whatnot, because anywho, they have more time to work on their craft. It's coming out of the timeout. Caddo Hill is going to maintain possession. Almost on the passing lane right there. Going to look to drive. Going the other way as we're cutting them off. Hits that spin move. Going to get an and in right there. It's going to send 23 to the free throw line. That's Connor Cannon, 6-foot guard senior. Going to get the and to drop, pushing the lead to 12 here in the fourth quarter. 44-32, 7 minutes, 37 seconds in the game. Good pass right there. Little Euro step right there. Going to get it back. Let's say his foot touched the line. Or when they were fighting over the Caddo Hills Indians' foot touched the line. So, because we're getting the ball back. Coach Brown going to call a timeout right here. Because we have a lot of inbound plays that we run. We have a whole book of them. But, you really want to score out of here. Get you a little bit of momentum going. Because 7 minutes, 22 seconds. You're up by 6. Or, excuse me, you're down by 12. So I was thinking it was 2 6s. So when it's like 6 points isn't a lot, it's scary. It's not as scary as it looks, but 12 points is in the fourth quarter can get your heart rate up a little bit. So we're going to look to drop a play out of here. Maybe you're going to score out of anything, but sometimes you just want to get the ball in, so you can set it up an offensive set. But if I were Coach Brown out here, I would look. I would pull a trick out of the bag to almost guarantee a layup right here or a wide open three to get to Caddo Wagner or Jaden Hutchins. So 44-32, 7 minutes 22 seconds left to go here in the half. Or yeah, it will be the half, also the fourth quarter, possibly the game. But you don't know. I can't say that I've ever seen this play before in all my years of playing basketball for Coach Brown and Coach Ashley, as we run a lot of the same stuff. Oh, I think I know what that is. You guys know what to drive? Hit a step back jumper. Can't get that one to fall as it goes off the back iron. And Braden Williams fighting for it, but just can't get a hand on it. Braden Williams played the quarterback position for the Bulldogs football team, as that goes back out to the wing on the opposite side. And so he has to have good hand-eye coordination, and he does just that as he reaches up and gets those layups and catches the passes and the steals, deflections. After a hard-fought battle right there, so he has to have a good hand-eye coordination, and he's a very good quarterback at that. So it means could be a foul. We're gonna get Isaac Villar and Bryson Bailey in for Braden. I think Braden maybe twisted his ankle on that fast break where the guy stole the ball, got on the ground and whatnot. So we're gonna give him a little breather as he limps off the floor. So you got a defensive. Having Isaac out of the game kind of hurt us a little bit. There's a foul call right there. We only have we have 4 in the half, 5, excuse me. That was our 5th right there. So we get 2 more, and that could be dangerous for us. It's an awkward angle from up here, ladies and gentlemen, with that guardrail right there, and if they're over on the sideline right there, so I apologize for that. Looks like they're just trying to waste the clock right here. They're just passing it around the perimeter, not looking really to drive or score. It's kind of annoying for the defense, but when you're on the offensive, you're on the winning side of that, and it's something that you're going to do to play it safe. So that forced a turnover out there. We're playing perfect defense, dribbling them out of bounds. Floater's up, a little long, and we're going the other way with it. Looks like they were just going to try and waste the clock out there and not try to force a layup to where it can miss. And unless they have a wide open one, that's going to be a 3 from 20. And Trenton Hunt's going the other way with it, playing 2-on-2. Coach Brown wanted a foul right there. I would agree with that call if it was called. But nonetheless, he gets that tough layup to drop. Probably should have been a walk. And ball don't lie. We get the rebound right there. And guy's going to take that one probably all the way. Nice little up and under, 36-44, 4.5 minutes left to go. 4-0 run right there, start of a potential big run right there. We're scrambling around, forcing them to make tough passes, tough plays. I believe they called a timeout. For a second, I thought they called something against Caddo. But anywho, score is 44-36, 8-point deficit, 4 minutes left to go. Definitely doable. So while we're in a timeout right here, I'll just go ahead and tell you, and then I'll tell you at the end of the game. just to remind some people who may log on a little bit later. So we're down in, or maybe we're up or over. Anyway, we're over at Caddo Hills, Arkansas, or wherever Caddo Hills is located. I know it's close to Glenwood because I used to live in Glenwood. So we're over in that general area. I just don't know in what direction you would go to get there from Waldron. If I had to guess, it would be, let's see, Shamina, it would be south. I'm going to say southeast. That's my guess. If I had to bet money on it, I'd bet $1 that it was southeast. So they're going to jump right into that. But anyway, I got on the rabbit trail right there. The next game we're going to be playing is, well, you know, if I knew, I would tell you because the Ozark game is going to be canceled. But that was just an 8th grade and junior high game. But next game is going to be at Dardanelle, the 8th. That'll be Tuesday, I believe. It's going to be at home. Like I said, the games were canceled for tomorrow and Monday. Akron decided to cancel the game. The superintendent didn't want to get a butt whooping from us, so he decided to pull the plug on that one. No, I'm just kidding. It's probably a COVID-related deal. Keep our kids safe, so can't blame them for that. They're going to be dribbling around. They probably dribbled in this one possession as many steps as I've taken this tonight. So they're just they're going to call a foul. That was about as weak as I don't know, a spaghetti noodle. We'll say that. So, anywho, Ozark game is canceled for junior high. Dardanelle game is going to be junior varsity girls and boys, as well as the senior high girls and senior high boys. That's going to start at 5 o'clock at home come Tuesday. I'm going to double check to make sure that is Tuesday, so I'm not lying to you. So, second shot's going to be a little short and rebounded by Isaac Villarreal. I'm going to kick that to Jaden Hutchins in the corner. Trying to multitask right here. Should have been a foul. Isaac's going to kick that one to Caddo Wagner. He finds a wide open Jaden Hutchins in the corner. A little short, almost rebounded by him. So the 8th will be a Tuesday. This next Tuesday, we're going to be playing Dardanelle at home. And the foul called right there. We're going to get Braden Williams in for Bryson Bailey. So 1-1 as we picked up our 7th foul of the half. So they have an opportunity to shoot 2 as long as they make the first one. It's like a shoot until they miss, but you only get 2 shots if you make the first one. So that first shot's good. 46-36. 2 minutes, 41 seconds left to go in the game. Up 10. We're wanting him to miss this one right here, which we want them to miss almost every shot. So I guess that sounded silly. Second shot's up. Second shot's no good. Rebounded by 23. They're going to foul him again. Send him into the free throw line. You know, right here you got to be super careful because if you have to be forced to foul, then you know you can't be letting them get rebounds like that because then you got to foul again. You don't have an opportunity to score. And if they we're going to rebound that one. But if they get the rebound and they go back to the free throw line, and soon you're going to get 3 more fouls. It's going to be double bonus, and it's going to be literally twice as risky. Jaden Hutchins from 3. Gets that one to drop. You know, we have the opportunities. We just got to take them. Two minutes left to go. Down 7. Minute 58 left here to go. We have 1 more foul before we go into double bonus. Which, you know, they can still miss both of them, but you know, you want to keep them just 1-1. That one will be rebounded. That's going to be a foul call. We're going the other way with it, as 20's going to pick up a foul, and he pushed him on that rebound as Isaac went up for that one. We're nowhere close to bonus, so we're going to inbound that one. That was a much-needed layup right there, and much-needed layup right there. Couldn't get it to fall. Find a wide-open Braden Williams. Tried to put it in, tried to explode up, and just couldn't get it to drop. Send the 23 to the free throw line. That's going to be number 23, Connor Cannon, 6-foot guard. He's a senior. That's shot's going to be airballed. And anyway, so we're going the other way with it. Got to control the ball for the Bulldogs right here. And it's still a very winnable ball game. Isaac for three. A little left. I'm going to call a block right there, I believe. Put them in double bonus, possibly. They are in double bonus, but I don't know if that's the foul that did it or the previous foul. 47-39, down 8. And so, minute 11 left to go. The way you shot that last free throw, I wouldn't want anyone else but 23 shooting free throws. Misses that first one. See if he can go. He made me eat my words right then. I was going to say maybe he can go 0 for 3 right there, but anyways. Jaden for 3. A little short. They're going to call a weak. I'm going to call a foul right there against Caddo. And sending 3 to the free throw line for a double bonus shot. Gets that first one up and in, pushing the lead to 10, 46 seconds left to go. Lodge's going to come in for Trenton Hunt. Gets that one to drop. 11, 39 to 50. Gonna get a foul call right there against that's gonna be Ken Cannon. It's got kind of a ring to it, Ken Cannon. But anyhow, 50-39, 40 seconds left to go. You know, I couldn't tell you whether or not this is a conference game. I wouldn't think it is. I don't know how many more times we would play Caddo Hills. And it doesn't look like we play Caddo Hills ever again this year, unless maybe we see them in a tournament. But 41 to 50, down 9, 40 seconds left to go. And those of you who are like, man, that was they're up by a lot. But it's a 3-possession ball game with 40 seconds left, and crazier things have happened. Like, for example, Tracy McGrady, when he played for the Houston Rockets and scored, well, now that I think of it, I don't remember the specifics on it, but he scored like 13 points in like a minute. He hit like back-to-back threes and had like an and one to win the game, something like that. But, so maybe if we put Tracy McGrady out on the court, and maybe maybe we could pull away and, in 40 seconds be up by 20 or something like that. He'd probably dunk it from the free throw line on these high schoolers. Full court press right here. We're going aggressive. Call for a foul right there. Is going to send him to the free throw line once again. So we're getting Braden back in. That's going to be Caddo's 5th and final foul. He played his heart out tonight as every night since he's picked up a basketball for the Waldron Bulldogs, and so super proud of him. He's become a leader over the last few years. Become a great three-point shooter, great defensive player, great all-around player, and so. 51-41, 35 seconds left. Long rebound. Braden picks up about his 50th rebound of the night. Got a double team him in the wing. Tried to thread the needle on that passes. We had a pocket there for Isaac to score a layup, and Braden put it where it needed to go and just couldn't hang on to it. And as time is going to expire here in about 10 seconds in this matchup, very well fought game between both teams. We definitely gave them a run for their money, considering they are now 10-0. I believe we were 4-2, and so very good game for both sides and whatnot. So for the first time of the season, we're gonna do what they traditionally do, and we're gonna give them high fives, bump on the fist, and whatnot. So the Bulldogs fall to 4-2 after a 10-point deficit. But like I said, looking at the score would definitely not tell the whole story for the effort that these young men gave tonight on both sides of the court. If you were to just watch the film and no score, you'd have until those last few minutes where they got to the free throw line quite a few times, you would begin to wonder who won, as it was obviously neck and neck majority of the game. I would say all the game. But anyways, like I said earlier, I'm going to repeat back to y'all. The Akron game tomorrow at home is going to be canceled, as well as the Ozark game, junior high Ozark game, come Monday. But to my knowledge, we will play Dardanelle at home starting at 5 o'clock. We will have a full roster come Tuesday evening, as we will have Caden Fuller back and some of the senior high girls back. And so we'll have a full roster on both sides of that, as it will be a JV night and senior high night. So the junior varsity girls will tip off at 5 o'clock. And so we want to see y'all there. If you can't make it out, then tune in to On the Court with Kennedy come about 5 till 5. And, we're just going to have fun like we always do. You might just put me on the TV and mute me. I'm sure most of you do. It doesn't hurt my feelings one bit. I do not lose a minute of sleep over it. So, as always, go Dogs, and we'll see you next time.